Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Burl Ives, County Chair right now. Today is May 11th, 2021. We just got done with the regular session agenda here at Itasca County Courthouse. If you don't mind, I'll go through a handful of things that happened today at our meeting. We had a consent agenda. I will just kind of throw out a couple of things about this consent agenda. We did order execution of a grant to the police department, Mr. Williams, for a federal boat and water supply equipment grant, and then we had another supply grant too. Some other things on there. We did have a contract for some paving, should say striping on Saka 52 or County Road 52 is going to get striped. And we did have some roadway right-of-way we had to get there on Highway 50 or County Road 52. We did execute a couple of tax forfeited land sales to the city of Grand Rapids. A couple of them are for improvements of turn lanes and that type of thing up by the Civic Center. The other one is for a stormwater purpose up by McKinney Lake. But anybody who lives up there, they might not pave your road for 5 to 10 years, but they have the waste, the stormwater purpose of, the pond that they would need for future. Going into a regular agenda, we didn't have any citizen input. Bills today for Itasca County was $504,000 and some change. That passed. We did have a couple of new people that joined our staff. Ryan Miskovich, he is going to mapping and service departments, and a Jason Chamberlain, he's going to our IT department for a help tech person here. That as our county gets more and more complex, IT system and making sure all of our computers are working properly is very critical. Next thing we did, we passed let me get to the right page here. Sorry about that. I talked about Mr. Williams, the National Police Week and Peace Officers Memorial Day. The proclamation that and the resolution that we passed here today. So it'll be May 9th through the 15th as the Police Week, and May 15th as Peace Officers Memorial Day in Itasca County. And we'll tell you that passed unanimously. And Mr. Snyder did a wonderful job. He did have, throughout our time in our county here, I think there was 6 members that have kept us safe that have lost their lives. And we duly appreciate all the services that they have given us to keep us safe in our county. Just had a COVID relief update from Mrs. Chandler at Health and Human Services. I'll just go through a little bit of that with everybody. In the past, so far, as of the 11th of this month, we've had 4,330 cases, cumulative cases, I should say. Past 7 days, 150 new ones. Past 14 would be 348. Right now, we're sitting at 54 deaths that's confirmed. We just had one here this past weekend, and for that person and their families, sorry for your loss. Vaccinations, what we've had so far with dose 1 is be 19,000 people, 19,150, matter of fact. Vaccinations completed, it would be 17,451. We are sitting at about 81% of people with age 65 plus that has received at least one dose. Here's some information. So we're going to have IRC Civic Center is going to have some future clinics coming up. Walk-ins will be okay at this point in time. Do not need to call and pre-register. They are offering one dose Johnson & Johnson. And let me just, I'll give you some places where that's happening if you live by or near. Silverwood Apartments is going to get dosed because we are now going, as I mentioned before, and I'll repeat it. If you have assisted living or a workplace or a community civic club or a church or anything like that where you gather as mass in public and your organization would like to have doses to receive doses for this, like the VFWs, I'm thinking right off the top of my head. If you have anything like that you'd like the Itasca Public Health to come and hand out doses, not hand out, but give doses to people, we can arrange it. I'll give you the phone number here in just a little bit. But just so you know, here's some places that we'll be going in the future. Silverwood Apartments, Keewatin Community Center, that's Thursday, March 13th. That's in the evening time frame. Kaiser Wellness Center, we'll be there on Monday, May 17th. That's midday. Bethel Lutheran Church, May 23rd. That's on Sunday. People up in Spring Lake will be at the Spring Lake store. So Max, Wirt, if you want to go over to the Spring Lake store on June 5th, that's Saturday. We'll be doing doses there. Like I said, you don't need to have, you can do a show up. It would be nice for you to call and say, I'm coming there, but you can do a show up. We will be doing 5 more, or 5 of the HRA homes, housing units here in Itasca County. And Presbyterian Church, that's dates to be determined. High school clinics, Deer River and Nashwauk schools, Grand Rapids Band Boosters, they'll be hosting a clinic for Pfizer. That'd be for age limits as low as 12 years old. So going from 12 and up. We're going to do it at Deer River School, Nashwauk School, Grand Rapids School, and the Band Boosters too at the Grand Rapids. So, the food shelf here in Itasca County, they were doing a one here. They just got done today. They'll partner with Johnson & Johnson to do vaccines throughout May. So if you're going in there to volunteer or going there to get services like that, you will have the chance to get a vaccination. The other thing about this, we now have 5 different strains in Itasca County. The China one, but we have the UK strain, the California strain, the New York strain, and now we have a Brazilian strain. So as we morph into this. Now, if you have any questions about the COVID vaccines, or if you're homebound, or if you need access to a vaccine and you can't get in with transportation, if you would call this number, or if you want to make a reservation at any of these vaccination places, the phone number is area code 218, everybody, 327-6784. So 327-6784. You leave your information, they'll be recording. Leave your information and your phone number, and they will return your call. You can ask the questions, but any other kind of organizational or groups that would like to host a vaccination clinic, please call that number too, and they will start the process of lining something up and get you times and dates. Okay, so we are Public health is looking at identifying some of the vaccination gaps throughout the county. So there'll be more to come on that, on why some people are not getting that, and or if we can figure out why. Besides that, we've had numerous meetings here today at the courthouse. And with that, I guess I'm just gonna say that's it. I hope everybody thanked their mom for Mother's Day. Fishing's around the corner here this weekend. I wish everybody safety on the water. Please wear a life jacket. It's that easy. People fall out of the boat all the time. So, but be safe. Like I said, please thank your mothers for everything they do to you. Everybody have a good day, good weekend. Good luck fishing. Bye.